This is spring energy accumulator for the driving system of the moving contact, the one which we have seen earlier. The purpose of this driving energy accumulator is to move the moving contact system at a very fast speed. So from one position to another position, it will go in 20 millisecond to 40 millisecond time. For that, the spring, it requires a spring to be charged and released. With the spring release of the spring tension, it moves from one position to another position. Now the important checks are, see, the first check is that this tray must move very freely like this. See? With one hand, with two hands, one can move like this. See, it is moving. So this movement should be free. If this movement is free, that means there is no friction. There is all very small friction between these four rods, which are called the guide rods, and this mechanism, moving mechanism. So this is first to be seen. Second thing is that there is a block inside. That block is very important because if there is, I'll show you the block. See here. I'll put the focus here. This is the block. Now this block will move, and this will move in this recess, frontward and backward. While this stays, this is in the center position. You will see when it is moving, it has gone back. You see, it has gone back. So there is a friction, or there is a dust or rust or any corrosion in this area. The movement of the diverter switch the movement will be retarded and timing will be more. The timing of the diverter switch will increase if there is a friction, because it will not be then free. See, in one position it has gone like this, another position again gone inside. In the center it has come out. You see, this is the maximum point. This is in the cell job in the center, means between the two taps. But in the rest position, this is the rest position 1, this is the rest position, this is the rest position 2. In both the position it retracts back. So this forward and inward movement should be smooth. For that, it is necessary to keep this lubricated. In the manual or in the practice, it has been said the diverter should not run dry, because this block has got a very fine tolerance. If this becomes dry, then there will be corrosion or there will be abrasion, and this will get jam, and the diverter switch timing will differ. That is why it is very important, accurate machining is required, and it is to be preserved properly. It should not be kept dry and non-lubricated. It must be always lubricated. Second thing is the locks. Now this is the flywheel. It has got lock here. See here. These are the locks. These are the locks. Now this is the lock on one side. When this is the stopper, end stopper, you see here, this is the end stoppers. So when the flywheel comes, it hits here, you see. See, it hits here. Now by hitting, it will take an impact. So it does not break the entire system. So impact will be taken by the pin here. See, this is the pin, this takes the impact. This takes the impact. When he moves, it takes the impact. This doesn't bang. This fellow doesn't bang this block. It bangs the spring-loaded stopper. This is the spring-loaded stopper. There is a lot of spring and the velvet washers into stops here. One is on the one side, another is on the another side is here. See here. This is protruded. You can see here. See, it is protruded. This is protruded. So when you hit here, see, it is coming, and now see, it is resting there. It is resting on the pen. So this will take it will not, if this fellow gets and hits here, that means this will shear off. In order not to shear, absorb the impact. This is impact arrestor. This acts as an impact arrestor. It does not allow impact to go on. And this is the locking. See, the locking takes place like this. Is here. See, is here. Is locked. See here. Can one see here? Is locked here. I lift the lock, then I can move. Then I will here. Hold the pin. इसको ऐसे पकड़िए. इसको. See, it is moving. No, in the lock position means छोड़ दो उसको. Leave it. See, it will come now lock. Now it will not. Now it is छोड़िए. Now it is in the lock position. So once this lever is lifted, now lift the lever slowly. Once the lever is lifted, the spring is released. It goes to the another position. छोड़ दो. It goes to another. छोड़ दो उसको. And then again gets locked. Is locked like this. So there are two locking poles. They are connected. They are pulled by a spring, kept in position by a spring, and whenever the diverter comes to the position, it locks. This has locked it. Another position, this will lock it. See, another one has locked it. If this is attached in actual position, this is again a lock position. So you reach. The locking is done by this locking lever in one direction by this, another direction by this, and the lifting of the lever is done by this tray. This is the tray which has got a lever. This lever, when the tray moves after charging, it hits like here and locks it. See, it's like this. It is coming, and now it will hit, and then lock will release. Once it hit, locks is released, and this tray moves. This we are showing in the slow motion, but when you see in the diverter actual operation, this tray will move immediately. This will go that side. The whole thing will move that side. So this is what happens. So what is to be seen is that the important checks are that this profile should not get damaged. Coming to the maintenance point, this profile should not get damaged. This is not damaged. The profile is absolutely all right. They are not worn out. See, this is one profile, and this is another profile. See, in furnace duty transformer, this profile they become smooth and the lock slips over here. This is dangerous. So when checking the OLTC diverter switch, one should check for the profile. These teeth should be perfectly all right. Otherwise, locking will get defeated. And any time it can slip. So or premature operation of the diverter can take place. To avoid all those complications, it is necessary to check these profiles of this flywheel. This is of the energy accumulator are important. One is here, another is on the other side. Is here. Is here. See, is here. And moving contact system is engaged to this spring energy accumulator through a key which goes here. Yeah. Now take the position of the key. This is the key. This is the key. This is the key which engages with the spring energy accumulator. Okay. Now finish.